Alright guys, we're here live again to document some amazing progress. Our Leilani Community Association board, with help from some people that aren't on the board, they're doing a great thing, getting access to a few more people in the neighborhood. And the county guys are busting their butt to get stuff done. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Cheese Grits. Good morning, Riley. Thanks, guys, for joining so quick. Wow, I barely got it started, but I was just thanking the county guys and the board for getting this all set up. And again, people within our community that aren't on the board, helping the recovery process out here in Leilani Estates. Morning, Tibby. Morning, Cindy. We've got a little different setup today. You might see some caution tape in the lower corner. They've set up some caution tape to keep us far enough back that we don't get hit by anything. They're bringing in a big excavator soon. So sometime around 11 o'clock our time, so that's going to be about 2 hours from now. Big excavator is going to come and pull some stuff back and make life a little easier. Then the big loader can just move the broken material. So we came a little more prepared today, just to show you what we're doing. Here's Kim back here. Yay, there she is. So we brought our pop-up tent so we could have some shade, because there is no trees. Here. We are on Luana though. And that is, I'm sorry, geez, I do that all the time. This is Nohea Street. This is Nohea. We live over by Luana, so I keep getting confused by that. But so that is Nohea that way. And where the loader is, he's right in the intersection. And when he backs up and takes his rock off the other place, he's gonna be on Leilani. So we might get a little sneak peek of Leilani a little bit better later. But for now, this is all we get. So since the loader left, let's talk a little bit about where we're at. That beautiful blue, puffy clouded Hawaiian sky out there. This is our friend Chris's lot that we're in front of. But that is Fissure 8. Private property, so if you come, seek out somebody to help you. I do not do tours here. Scott does not do tours here. I don't encourage tours here, but there are people that do tours here. There's some more of the caution tape. You can see that's where we were yesterday. We were set up over there. So I'm just going to keep the focus right here.
Hey guys, guess what? I get to go live today.
Yes, Kim finally got the final approvals to go live. So we're going to go live when we go pick cacao later.
When we're done here.
When we're done here, when they let us pass the ropes.
And Joel goes off.
Because our house is on the other side.
So you don't have to go to the rescue.
Yeah.
Just hold this off. So today I asked our neighbor if I could come harvest some cacao, because I know mine's getting close and he's got 26 trees. And he said, yep, so I'm gonna go over there and do a live stream so you can see all the different colors of his cacao. Pretty cool. He's got beautiful light green ones and yellow and red and orange, all different kinds. Yep, we'll put a link on here because I think I'm going to go live right when Joel ends. we're gonna go straight from here to his house. We'll let you know. That'll be this afternoon. Thanks, Dana. I love my little black kitties. Kai and Mango, they love each other now. I should say Kai loves Mango. Mango's not the same with the guy. But that's okay. He puts up with it. Thank you, Cindy, for subscribing. And yeah, Scott has a tour today, so he's not going to be out here. But his tour should be over by 11, so he might be here around noon. Maybe I'll have him bring us some McDonaldville here or something. He can skip over the ropes. Yeah, and yesterday I think Melissa asked us to do a coffee video. So I'm kind of hanging off on picking my coffee again until I get a lot of cherry. And then I'll have Joel kind of do what he did with the cacao video. He'll film me picking it, and then we can pop it out. I think you saw a little bit of Joel doing that. And we'll dry it, then we'll do the roasting and all of that. And then I'll brew it and I'll have Scott drink a cup of coffee. Looking at something. Oh, his phone. I see. Oh, he's talking to somebody. I can hear it in his truck. Yeah, my coffee. Joel and I don't really drink coffee. We're Diet Coke drinkers in the morning, which is weird, I know, but we've never tried coffee. We might try it. Charles says to try it iced. Maybe we'll like it better. So we might do that. And then, what else was I going to say? Oh, the coffee beans we're mostly going to use for doing chocolate covered coffee beans. They are so good. And I found these cute little molds. They look like little coffee beans. The molds look like coffee beans. So it's really cute. So maybe I'll put little packages together and send some out for Christmas. I got some addresses to Joel's subscribers, but if I get more, maybe I can send out more. People send me their addresses through my messenger on Facebook. I love sending it out and share it with you guys. So if you want to try some, you can send me your address via messenger. We got lots to share. Bye, Riley. Thanks for stopping by. tells our kids they drink a lot of coffee from like Dutch Brothers and Starbucks. And he calls it coffee flavored milk, sugar milk. Yeah, Melissa, I was just talking about you requesting a video on the whole coffee process. We're gonna do that. I'm waiting to pick some of my cherry from my coffee tree, so I have a lot of it to pick. And those ones we picked the other day and peeled are drying right now, so we'll have some ready to dry and pull and roast right away. Yeah, we probably could do that all in one video. We might be able to do that all in one video. If we have those ones drying, we could roast them right there too. And then have Scott come over and drink a cup of coffee. Yep. Have to have Scott try it first to tell us if it's good coffee. What if it's disgusting? And we taste it and we're like, ooh. Well, then we know why. It's already bad coffee. Like, who knows? Banana bread split, iced coffee, protein, a bit of carbonation. Oh, that does not even sound good. Ooh. Yes, this guy's name is Tom. And I don't know, Dana, if you still have his link to his Instagram account. This guy is a photographer, and the pictures he's taken of the volcano and lots of other stuff is amazing. And he knows how to run this thing. Look at how much he's done already. He needs his supervisor to be gone so he can just go for it, right? Well, the other guy was kind of like, he was being kind of careful. He's kind of going for it now. You're welcome. Scott wasn't going to be here, so we decided we'd get out here and do it for him. Oh, you know that Tom's page you put up? Because David had it, not Dana. Okay. Joel's going to get it, Dana. Thank you, though. The excavator's going to get here and go, what do you need me to do? No worries, Dana. Yep, same driver. His name is Tom. We talked to Joel and Scott yesterday and showed them some of the photos he's taken of the volcano and birds and the ocean, and it's pretty amazing. There, Joel found it. Joel found the link. Not like voice to text. I sent Scott a message this morning because I had my hands full. I did voice thing, and I told him I was going to do a live picking cacao, and it said I was going to do a live picking my cow. I'm sure Scott got a kick out of that. I know I can't edit it. When he's Android, we're Apple. Yeah, I'm sure. I'd have liked to see his face. He'd probably laughed his butt off. Actually, probably not. He's like, yeah, that's a typical Kim's text. Just right here, right on this side of the road. So we were told that the excavator is going to come in. That's why they have us roped off here. They're going to use one of those hammer things and go all the way to the pink tape over here. Those pink tape, they're going to go all the way to the pink tape, and he's going to dump it back here. So that it's kind of like a berm at the end of the road. So no one can park there, no one can climb over. It's just going to be a whole big pile of rubble. Apparently, that's what we've heard. So we'll see. Look how well you can see down Nohea already. So many trees they cut yesterday. He is doing good. Yeah. I bet Dana. She sent a copy text to Charles one time, and it changed her word breaths into something else. I believe it. I was just telling them, did you see the one I sent you and Scott this morning about I'm going to do a live picking cacao? It said, picking my cow. Just a pretty good shot over here. But if it gets hot, we'll move it over there. It does look good. That thing working. Yes. Does he have to go home and lube that thing all up every night? He drove it out of the neighborhood. So I must be keeping it close by. That's in pretty good shape, isn't it? That one looks like it's in really good shape.
gonna get it done.
He is gonna get it done. Look how much he's moved already. Crazy. See that pop? Watch, he's trying to get underneath this one. Getting chainsaws going, I can hear it. Yeah. Hi, Mirage. Wow. And look at all the rocks as we walked up. We walked up that way. We can't walk down that way anymore. How are we going to get over there? We have to walk in. We have to walk in the trees. Yeah, true. If they knock these rocks down, we can walk over that way. Going down here. Look at him, the way he's facing. He's going down here. Yep, he's pointing down. No flowers out here. I guess there's a couple. I think they call them. They call those again? Magenta? They're a weed, but they got purple flowers out here. There's a couple I see, wild orchids. What do they call those? Wood orchids? Right there's one I see. Want to see the flowers? Trying to zoom in, sorry. do it so fast though. Huh?
I'm gonna drop this down there, you can get to it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, perfect. Now I can see. Right there. That's good. That's good. If there's a, they call those, I think, a wood orchid.
Oh my gosh, he's moving a big one.
That's a wood orchid. That pretty flower right there. I don't know if I can get any closer than that. That's a wood orchid. Right there. They're really pretty. Oh, Joel's gonna pull one out so we can see it. And those purple flowers over there are a weed, but I think they're called magenta. Somebody called
There
them.
it is.
Yeah, that's called magenta. But Joel brought a flower. Go this way. He pulled the whole thing out of the ground. That's
There's a wood orchid.
that's a wood orchid as well. I can take that home. It's still got roots on it.
So here's the stem. Here's my hand. There's the leafy part.
And the
There's
roots.
the roots.
Look and take it home. Show the flowers again.
That's all we care about.
Yeah. There's the flowers.
There, now it's ready for sale for $25 at Home Depot.
Yep, $25 at Home Depot.
Or just growing wild out here in the edge of the junky trail.
Yep, that they're gonna rip up.
Yeah, it's wet enough here, Mirage, that we don't even need to put them in a plastic bag. We'll just go tie this to the side of a tree or drop it on the ground, and
I'll
it'll
put
be
it in my hapu'u. They grow great on hapu'us.
pretty crazy.
That one I probably won't. I like to put my special ones on the hapu'us because they look so pretty. I think you're right. She's good. It is kind of a... What's that? Oh, a fatter leaf on top of it? Probably. More like thick, right? Yeah. Look at all that they've done. Do you want to raise that back up so you can see it?
I think it's okay. Just feeling how hot the phone is. It's in the sunshine out here. How you guys doing? Kim's been chatting you up. I know she's a lot more fun than I am. I usually just watch and I even forget to look at the chat. No, there's not koa growing around here. No, we've thought about trying to grow a koa, but we've just been told by enough people that down here at our elevation, we're at 700 feet roughly, that they don't do so well. They like to be higher altitude or elevation and a little cooler usually too. I don't know if there's anything we couldn't grow. Kim grows everything everywhere. We've been told by lots of people we can't do stuff. Yeah, Mirage, we're hoping to get to Iceland next July. That's our goal. Iceland in July. Next year, 2026. So, hopefully there's some volcanic activity. If not, we'll have fun doing whatever else there is to do, I'm sure there's lots of fun things to see in Iceland, right? Probably no northern lights in July, but it's going to be warmer in July, quote unquote. You can't see my air quotes, but it's going to be warmer in July in Iceland. Some of the videos and travel blog things I've been watching talk about Iceland, and they say don't be deceived by all these beautiful fun videos and pictures, because most of the time it's windy in Iceland. Speaking of wind, we're getting a little breeze up behind us. It does. If the wind noise on the camera gets bad, let me know, guys. I'll break out the other mic, but hopefully not. I've been trying to follow them. They've been having some lava. I guess the last few eruption episodes they've been having have been not accessible. How about that? They had some lava during 2020 during the lockdown that you could walk right out to. You could get up close and personal and see it. They're not letting you do that in some of the more recent ones. I don't know where you live, Mirage. I think you're in the northwest, but if you're going to go all the way to Iceland, Italy isn't much further. Yes, Isaac Finnbogason. I don't know how you say his last name. Icelandic words and names are even more difficult than Hawaiian. I do want to try to figure out who, how, and where to get a hold of him. We share a lot of the same interests, it sounds like. If you have information about how to reach him, you can send me a link or share whatever information you have, even if it's right here on this video. That would be great. I'll track it down because I've heard Isaac's name a lot. Maybe you don't want to share his contact information here. He might not love that, but maybe that's what he's about too. I don't know. Germany. Sorry, I was way off, Mirage. Well, maybe not. Maybe you're from the northwest part of Germany. It's in the northwest. I guess that Mirage might be from the northwest. She could be from the northwest of Germany. Okay. Had some tour guests from Switzerland, 2 in a row from Switzerland. That is, I think I've only had 4 tour guests from Switzerland, and 2 of them were back to back last week. Anyway, one of them brought me some Ofo rocks. So that's my new name for lava. I call lava Ofo rocks now. I used to tell people it looked like Oreo cookie crumbles, but now that Swiss chocolate candy Ofo rocks, OVO rocks. But I was told you say the V like an F. They were good. Still got some now that I think about it. I think I put them in the fridge. I'm gonna get some of those. What? Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna get around the corner. They're gonna need to come move those pylons so he can go further. James. Thanks, Myrtle. I will track him down. I've heard the name a couple times, and I want to get all this scoop. Well, we're gonna get access from one road to the other, Mirage. So the road you can look down right here is Nohea Street. I'm standing on Nohea Street also. But Nohea Street used to dead end into that big lava. If you look down after the lava flow, there's a barricade down there. So the barricade down there was the end of the road. And that's where Scott's lava lot is at. And then down there, where the dozer is at, or the machine is at, not a dozer, where the big loader is at, that is Leilani Boulevard. Come on, Leilani Avenue. Man, I can't get that right. Leilani Avenue. So Leilani Avenue used to continue across this rock, across where he's working, across out here, and then Leilani Avenue, at least about a third, maybe a little more than that, got covered in lava. So that big giant pile of lava, probably as much as 100 feet tall over the top of the road, 70 at least, is all new. So you could look this way down Leilani, you could make it all the way down to the ocean after you tied into a road called Pohoiki Road. But if you keep spinning, we get around here, Fissure 8. So that's Fissure 8. That's the big dominant feature from the 2018 eruption. Also called Ahu Ai La'au. Then a little further around, since we're doing the whole 360, that's the other direction down Nohea Street. Scott and I don't do tours here in the neighborhood. There are some people that do tours in the neighborhood. If you want to go to Fissure 8, it is on private property. You want to make sure you have proper permission, or your guide has proper permission. Keep the neighbors happy. Yeah. Man, he's moved a lot of material already today. Yeah, Myrtle, I'm glad you're sharing that. Thank you. I look forward to digging in a little bit. Right about the time I get ready to do that, though, we're supposed to have lava here sometime between the 28th and the 1st, which is exciting. Of course, we'll be there for that. We'll be live again. on out, Cindy. I'm hearing, and I don't really know, I haven't seen evidence yet, but I'm hearing that tourism is down. So, hotel rates, flights, all of that stuff might be moving down in price, try to attract some more people. Yeah, I've watched Sean's pages already. He is a really great dude. I love watching his stuff. He's way smarter than me. Most people are way smarter than me, actually. But I like listening to Sean. I learn a little something every single time I watch something he's up to. I think he did as much work already today that he did all day in the last 2 days, right? I think it's kind of a interesting process once you figure out how to get under it, where to push, where to lift. You know, he's learned all the tricks to getting in there. You wouldn't be the only one bringing a tent, Mirage. There are tent sites at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. And there's tent sites actually organized by Volcano House. And then there's some little tent site cabins organized by Volcano House. I hear the front desk lady at Volcano House helping people all the time figure out when they want to come and if tent sites are available. Maybe you're not serious though. Some people like to sleep in a tent. That's not my thing. You gotta have a comfortable bed or I can't move the next day with my back. He's gonna be driving on the new road tonight. Or the new road to him, how about that? Yep. He's gonna fill a lot of trucks as soon as they start loading. He's got a bunch of material sitting off to the side over here. We've all got our thing, right, Mirage? Mine is my back. Kim's got plantar fasciitis issues, and she used to have plantar fasciitis issues when she would run a lot. But right now, because she stood up and watched lava excavator for 3 days in a row, standing around in flip-flops was what's killed her now. She's got real shoes on today, so do I. He's just about back to the class. So the end of the easement for the new road is right there, that flag in the center of the screen. And as you can see, some of the rocks he's scooping up have tumbled back. Also, you can see some of the communication lines that used to come through here. laying on the ground up towards us. Follow some of that back here. So when the power poles came down, so did all the power. So did all the communication lines. Somebody's come through and gathered up, recycled, harvested, whatever the right word you want to use, the power lines. I'm pretty confident they were heavy gauge aluminum, so probably had some value. And what's laying here now is not fiber optic, but old school bundled telephone lines and old school, maybe, I don't know what they put in there, coax of some kind. Sorry to hear you're hurting, Raj, but knee and hip replacements in our generation are super common and super successful nowadays. I don't know if you're a candidate, but my brother-in-law had his hips replaced, both of them. And he said, man, I'm so disappointed I waited as long as I did to get that done. And of course I know lots of people that have had knees done as well. He's going to break through today. Yeah. Hearts. Well, I guess they're doing it. I always joke that I'm going to need a brain replacement before anything else, I think. I don't think they're doing those yet. Of course, we're doing things with like pig ligaments, pig parts. You were worried about that? Kim's been wondering why that spot was low. Why doesn't he dump something in there? I didn't see it until he poured it in there. Oh yeah, he's just moving that stuff at will now. Beautiful to just sit there, isn't it? In the shade. Maybe you guys don't even realize. Here's the setup today. So we've been standing out in the sun holding umbrellas. There's Kim.
Nice and cool.
So we brought a portable tent today and some chairs. They got this yellow caution tape keeping us back. Happy to do it. We don't want to cause any problems. How about that Caterpillar equipment, man? Those guys are amazing. Yeah, it's an interesting process. Kim was talking about it took no time at all for that lava to flow in there. Now he's been working for 3 days to get it back out of the way. So I don't know if I have any video, but we have some pictures of some of the other work they've been doing for, we'll call it Puna District Recovery. The Hohoiki Road is getting pushed through. That's a road out the backside of our neighborhood over here. They've had big equipment out there. I can hear it from my backyard. Making big changes, getting that road restored. Hohoiki boat ramp is actually getting restored. In fact, I might put up a link to that. If I can stop talking a minute and I'll go sit down and get a boat ramp video up. Or a link to the, they have a webcam down in it. So the webcam is every so many minutes, I'm feeling like it's 20 minutes, it takes a new picture, a new snapshot. It's pretty neat to see though. So moving the lava versus not moving the lava is an interesting balance in Hawaii. I know in Iceland they're happy to push lava around and make berms and try to redirect it and try to make sure it doesn't go into neighborhoods or hit houses or buildings. In Hawaii, we let the lava go where Pele wants to send it. And then even moving it a little bit sometimes is met with some frustration or disappointment from part of the population. Over time, he's going to be through. He's going to be all the way over there. Good question, Melissa. I just asked that same question because every intersection on Leilani Avenue, I got it right this time, every intersection on Leilani Avenue has a street light at the corner. We don't have a lot of street lighting in Hawaii in general, but mostly because of our telescopes here. But so every intersection has a street light. So I asked the question of the county guys today, are they going to bring the street lights down? Actually, it wasn't the county guy. I was talking to one of the neighborhood guys. He thought they were going to bring a street light down here. Don't know. May or may not. But there is power down the road don't know if you guys can see that car, but there's a car at the barricade back there. So there is power back there, all the way up to where those houses are and those cars. That car's just coming down to see what's going on.
Yellow caution tape's right there.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna have to move the tape, huh?
They need to move it.
So there's power down there. It wouldn't take much to stretch it down here. Maybe put up a street light.
There's a pole right here by Scott's Mall.
Yeah, if they take power down the street from Scott's Lava Lot, which is back there by where the car was. If they take power down there, take power from there to here for the street light. How about I say that? It would go right past Scott's Lava Lot. So if someday he wanted to build in the future, he would have the ability to have some power. Good morning, Charles. Aloha, Julie. More people joining. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. No, he doesn't plan to build. He doesn't plan to build anytime, maybe ever. But and you can't build right now. I don't think you can get a permit on any lava-covered lots. Well, they said for 10 years. So it's been 7. So in 3 years, people could start building. They could get permits. I've heard there might be a few permits issued already.
Yeah, the road looked good yesterday.
Yeah, the road that he's uncovering is pretty much intact. The first layer of lava got there. And if it was thin enough, which I think it was, it just protected it afterwards. It didn't totally scorch it. And then that first layer protected it from the next layer and the next layer. I don't know how many layers were on it. Some of it had 1 layer, some of it might have had as many as 5 or 6.
Need to go move the tape.
The phone is pretty warm.
Is it?
Yeah. Maybe when I stand here I should put it on.
I think when the excavator gets here, you're gonna move back there.
We got a nice breeze blowing right now. Tibby, I think the word okay is the right word for it. It's okay, but not great. How about that? They may need to patch it up some. I'll be very curious to see. It looks all smooth and perfect right now, but it's also got a layer of broken lava rock on it. Cinder, and then the dozer or the big piece of equipment's nice tires have been keeping it flat.
Excavators to show up at 11.
Excavator's supposed to show up at 11 o'clock. And I just realized I don't have my time on here. So there's the time and date. Right now it's 10:07. If you're here hanging out, take the extra 5 or 6 seconds to click the like button if you would. Helps us little YouTube channels get a little more visibility A few more people get to come see the excitement that we like to show off. Oh man, Julie. I just was joking with the longtime resident I was talking to a little bit ago earlier about how many lots we're seeing cleared in our neighborhood and a lot of new people. And he made a comment about outsiders. And I said, I can't comment about outsiders because I kind of am one. We've only been here, we've only been really here in Leilani 5 years, a little over. Came here after 2018 during the pandemic, I guess. So right in 2020. Into Leilani. And so I told him I can't complain about outsiders because I still should really be considered one at just 5 years. He chuckled a little bit. He doesn't laugh a lot, but he got a smile out of that. Yeah, that like button helps so much. It's pretty crazy. Liking, subscribing, and sharing. Sharing somehow makes a big difference too. There's also something new, and I don't know how it works. You can hype a video. I don't know how many points you get a day, but you can hype a video. Sometimes I see that at the bottom of stuff that I watch. Yeah, we're gonna go get a good look at it, Mirage. I'll put up a little short at the end of the day today. I didn't do one yesterday. I did one the very first day, but I'm gonna definitely do a short today, maybe even a short video that shows what it looks like, because I got a feeling when the day is over today, there's gonna be some pretty great changes. Kim will probably have one up on her channel too. Scott's gonna be home probably around noon. He'd probably come out here too. As far as the number, Julie, thinking about how many people have moved in here, I'll bet there's probably more than 100 new people moved into the neighborhood. Maybe 50 houses, 2 people apiece. The neighborhood is still pretty empty. People didn't know for sure about coming back or moving in. Some of those people are people that returned to their homes too. People stayed away for a while after the eruption. We got a friendly neighbor showing up.
I don't want to own everything. I just want to own anything that touches my property. I was debating, I mean, what do we really need it for? But it was inexpensive and it would just give us more privacy. So
Yeah, you get to control who's there, which is nobody, right?
yeah.
Sometimes when people don't buy the house or the lot next door to theirs, somebody does buy it, and then they complain about what that neighbor does. Yeah, you got a nice piece down there. It's pretty cool. That's cool.
I love the power of being right here by the road.
Oh yeah, there's lots of power.
You know, is that the state border right there, that flagging?
That's the point. There's one across the
Will I
street.
get yelled at if I walk over there?
No.
Yeah, you're all right for now.
They only put this up with the excavator that's showing up at 11. Yeah, just because they say this is where the stuff will fly that far. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
We'll either move the tent or the thing, right? No, are they taking an early lunch break?
Well, you can't do much more than tape is there.
Yeah.
If they move it, then they can go further, but you've got the caution. How close they are to
All right, let's go for a little adventure, guys.
I bet if they move that tape over there, we probably go that way.
That might be what he told him to go do.
Huh?
We're gonna go on a little adventure too. He might have went down there to tell him to move the tape.
So how did you find out? Did you have to go?
No, he came through here, Kim.
Oh, did you?
All right, guys, we're gonna sneak over for a quick look. Here we are. We got
How do
seen.
we want to describe it? These locks on Leilani are square. But there's two. There's one, another one.
Sorry we've been away, guys. Thank you, Dana, for putting that link up. And Mirage, yeah, come visit Kim. So, stuff that's a little less volcano related. Just our usual day-to-day nutty work things we do around the house. Cats, food, chickens, ocean adventures, zip lining probably. We're gonna get ourselves over to the vanilla farm. That's a big deal. We want to do that. I mean, we live here for a long time now, and we've never been to the vanilla farm. There's quite a few different things we've never done that we should be doing. Yeah, and Kim is gonna go live harvesting some cacao today. So watch for that. If you subscribe, which I recommend, ring the little bell icon so you'll get a notification when Kim goes live. Yes. It's all just asphalt, and I didn't stay long because the reason Tom was stopped is he was talking to a white hat, white truck guy, so probably the boss. So I gave him some shakas and ran away. Be out there bringing another truck. Oh yeah, Mirage. We are what, about a 10-hour time difference? Maybe 11 or 12 even. Hey, Raven's here. Has she been here a long time? Cool. Thanks, Raven, for showing up. Good to see you. Hope everything's going good for you today. Raven has storms heading her way. She's on the Atlantic coast, yeah. Dana and David. For some reason I think of Raven because she's like in the bullseye the last few storms, I guess. Dana says it's been pouring buckets there. You know what's kind of crazy is we've been coming out here for 4 days, or 3 days, I guess. We missed one. But we haven't had a drop of rain while we've been out here watching this. Right now, since we're talking weather, look at this weather, guys. Beautiful blue Hawaiian skies, some puffy clouds giving us some shadows. Oh, there's some kind of high cirrus stuff up there even today. We don't get cirrus clouds around here very often.
Listen to you, Mr. Meteorologist.
Woohoo!
Cirrus, cumulus.
I remember a little bit of my grade elementary school science. Yeah, seriously, we don't have high clouds very often. Kind of cool to see. Most of the time it's all real low stuff. And I don't know if those are truly cirrus clouds, but they're spread out like it. Now look at this cool little pattern down here, actually. If I can make my phone zoom. My fingers never work.
It's hard to do on your phone for some reason.
Yeah,
And then when you do it,
screen protector prevents it.
when you do it, sometimes it like black, it goes blurry to get that. Wow. 3 inches of rain, sound like you're in Puna.
That's what I was trying to zoom to. Some kind of cool swirly stuff. It's a little less cool and swirly now. There's a nice beautiful albizia tree growing back since the eruption. Fissure 8. Beautiful clouds. Blue sky. I love though how blue the sky can be sometimes here. I almost sometimes wonder if the phone enhances it some. And the sound of construction equipment. That's why we're here. Just to see the road get cleared. Might have a little update. Maybe Kim will do that later too. The update from the neighbors across the street where we cut down the big giant trees. Are doing some more work on their lot. Gotta get the big trunk out of the way.
Yeah, they're clearing the corner. They're gonna build a rock wall. That guy that you gave bananas to yesterday, they're gonna build the rock wall.
Very cool. I don't remember his name. Corey, there you go. I should have remembered that, like Corey that used to live down the street. There's one of our neighbors we haven't seen in a while.
Jack?
Yep. We were going to stop and deliver some bananas to him the other day, but they couldn't tell if he was home. Look at that, Kim.
Like, can you walk along the fence? They go to post 11.
Yeah. So 30 minutes. You should have asked our neighbor if he could walk to his lot like that. Huh?
Yep, then we have to walk all around the corner.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just going to walk along the tape.
Ah,
But see,
okay.
how do we get down to Mohia?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering about.
Well, they're in the process of burying that right
Yeah.
now. You got pants on, you might be able to get through there easily. I got a feeling once he gets through here,
Yeah.
he's going to go down there and start grabbing some
Pick up the berry.
green waste.
Or he should go around and get the barricade out of the way. Because they said that they need him to do that. They couldn't do that with the truck.
But he's going to be able to drive down there and pick up trees in a minute.
But he needs another, well, I guess the truck could follow him. And Scott wants us to ask the excavator guy if he'll make him a driveway.
Yeah, if he's going to be piling rocks over there,
Yeah, just have him just scrape it out. Right?
lay them down right there and fill the ditch, right?
I bet Tom would.
Well, he's going to have to find a place to turn around. So if he finds this place to turn around right in front of Scott's lot, that would be perfect, right? He builds a couple nice turnarounds over here for himself. This would be on the... What's happening?
Bless you. Bless
Sorry
you.
guys, I didn't get the...
And one more. Bless you.
I didn't get the mute button hit that time, guys. I usually try to mute my mic when I'm sneezing. That's a full scoop.
That is a scoop.
Thank you, Raven, for the bless you.
You drink?
Not yet. I don't want to drink so much I have to go to the bathroom and pee.
Yeah, too. Stuck.
course, it'd be easier for me than you out here.
Yeah. Got a new biscuit.
Nice to learn a little something about the neighbors, right? Now he can just come flying down the road.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mirage, for the Gesundheit. Kim and I went to high school and college. Kim grew up in, I guess we all both grew up in, that's when we grew up, in a little town in Nebraska, mostly German heritage. In fact, when Kim's grandpa died and we were cleaning up stuff out of the house, we found stacks of German Bibles. Kim still has them, yeah, Bibles in German. Kind of cool to see.
I don't know how to read them, but they're very, very cool and old.
Yeah, they're old, and
My grandpa died at 100 years old.
no Gutenberg press ones, but they're not that old. A lot of German history and heritage in our old town. But that doesn't mean I speak a lick of German for sure. I barely speak English.
Can't speak English, I was just gonna say. Without getting my words mixed up.
Oh, Kimmy's gonna put more in that spot
I
you've been
know.
worried about.
Well, I thought
Kim's
if he
been
doesn't
worried that they
pile
need some more
anything
stuff
there,
over here.
that'll be my spot to go through, is what I was thinking.
Okay, well, your spot is now gone. He even dumped more on it. Man, if his supervisor foreman was here from yesterday, he would be high-fiving you.
Or slowing.
I didn't get his name.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, he was good. Nice guys. Every one of them's been nice guys. Well, yeah, they're coming to move the cones, I think. No, haven't seen Veely today. He's the yes sir
Yep.
tree cutter guy. Is that his name, right?
Nobody brought lays to break through. Oh, they are. I think they are trying to move
Yep.
them. You see 'em?
They're heading over there. Gonna get that rope out of the way.
See 'em?
Yeah.
Shaking his foot.
Standing on some unstable chunk.
Oh.
There he goes. He's a pretty agile dude, man. I
He
noticed it
is.
earlier when he went
I
down,
know.
climbed down the hill. He
Jump
just
down.
jumped down there.
He's breaking through. They're moving it.
How awesome is that?
Very awesome.
And everything over there is going to be loose. He's going to be able to just come scoop it up.
Yep.
Next time there's some dead time with nothing to look at. Show off this town. I didn't even realize it gets cold right here.
Here's the power. I'm right beside it.
We got a little shade on us right now, guys. Kind of like that.
It's pretty crazy.
Yep. He's basically through.
It is.
Did the guys leave or are they
No,
just
they're
standing
in
off to the
front.
side?
They're right there. We should
Making
actually.
them a nice path to walk out.
We should actually maybe be on the other side here. What do you think? Or will we have to be too far out of the way?
I don't know. We all know because they're probably going to cut more trees over there today. So we can't be over there when they're cutting trees, right? green waste.
He's almost
I think he's through. He's probably going to have to use this little back drag bucket thing to pull the rest towards him. He's actually up on some water there. Making those guys a nice path to come back on. Maybe. Yeah, I can't quite see it on the camera. He's got too many rocks stacked in front of him. If I go over there, I got to go downhill, right? What can you see from there? Oh, yeah. Trying to give you guys a little better shot. That is the voice of experience, Julie.
What's that?
He's talking about twisting her ankle in the lava. You get to talk to your daughter? You get to show her a picture or two? Cool. We did not live in the neighborhood, but we were here for a year.
We just come to see it.
We moved into the neighborhood after. But yeah, exciting time.
So crazy.
Mixed emotions for a lot of different people. A lot of people lost a lot.
Then I'm going online.
It is pretty amazing. Our
We're
friend Scott. Yeah, our friend Scott was here and he was videoing a lot of that. You may have watched a lot of his videos. Because he lives up Kaukai, at that end of Kaukai. He never left, so he was here. Pretty cool.
He's through.
He's through.
Take care, guys. He is through. Aloha, Robert. Yep. He has pushed his way around the corner. Is 4 foreman, manager, boss that was here yesterday would be so happy to see that he's got it around the corner. So they bring in a big excavator to knock a bunch of that heavier, thicker stuff out of there. They're going to be amazed how little he has to do.
I know.
There he goes. Now he's pushing logs, Kim.
Yep. Awesome. There he goes. He made it.
He's going to gather up some green waste. Take it back to the trucks, probably. So they haul the green waste to the dump, to our green waste facility, I guess we should call it. They have some giant mulcher chippers there. They chip it down to small stuff. And I don't know, what is the word you use when you do that? You ferment it? What do you do with green waste that makes it into mulch, basically? They have great big spots. I don't know, it's probably 10 acres of piles of material that they just let waste that turn into great big mulch. And every first Saturday you can go to the green waste facility if you're a homeowner, pick up free mulch. Then every first Wednesday you can go and pay for mulch. If you're a commercial, or even if you're a homeowner, you can go and pay for mulch then too. Yeah, Cindy, this guy's been kicking butt. Same guy, both, well, pretty much every day since they got started. But as the lava changed and as he learned the way this lava breaks and how it fits, he's done a ton of work. Compost, thank you, Mirage. Jeez, you don't ferment it, you compost it. See, I told you I barely spoke English. Yeah, it saves a ton of waste in the landfill, especially here in Hawaii where so much of our waste and trash is organic material. We should put it back to work. Yep. It's just collecting all the trees. So the guys spent hours yesterday cutting down all the trees on the street. Before they got there, it was pretty hard to see through here, in fact. It was a little bit of a tree tunnel and a walking path. A little wider path than the Leilani side was. Yeah, Julie, especially here on the slopes of Kilauea, we don't have a lot of soil. When you get up past north on north of Hilo, you start hitting some of those Hamakua areas, the slopes of Mauna Kea where it's much, much older. You got thick soil and dirt and mineral-rich stuff. Red, sandy soil. Yep, the cherry picker guy that's cutting trees is up on the lift right now. I can see him through the trees over here. So, cherry picker guy is going to have to come and work these taller ones down to something shorter.
He made it.
saw you down there.
I was looking. Yeah. This is what I'm trying to keep your head up.
Yes, you do.
I tried looking for it, but I guess yeah, apparently they're going to put the excavator up there and check that or pull this way. I don't know. I've heard a couple different stories of which way he's going to do it. How he's going to do it. We'll see. I told him to put all his eggs at trying to talk to somebody. Yeah, it's been tricky. So it looks like they're building a little ramp, the last little piece here, guys. Getting the
Hi, Tom.
things sketched out for the excavator to come. Kim's gonna go confirm a little bit.
Are you building a ramp for the excavator? No.
The excavator's coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Excavator tomorrow now. Okay.
I was gonna say, do they need it? You got so much done. What do they even use it for? You've done so much. This all back here to the, are they gonna go to the peak?
The excavator would have done this like 1 day. That's not what I thought, but I was that's why I asked, I'm curious. Trying to get some access here. I was just curious how this all getting moved away. time you've been in there, Joel?
Just one, and then you gave me
Once.
hell about it. I quit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to raise bloody hell about it, but you know,
It was before you owned it.
it was way before I owned it. But it was Hope's property, and I was like, well,
I'd like to
it was a
go
little
again.
sensitive at the time, you know. So,
It was still hot when I was in there. I'll tell you that.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Hope too. I ended up buying my neighbor's house. You know, the county should have just bought all this. And they don't want to do it. You know, the only reason they bought what they did is they used federal money. They have federal money. You know, people expect the government just to swoop in and do everything and fix everything right away, but it's not that easy.
Expect on major jobs, like main roads and stuff like that, we actually sub it out. There's funds for us to sub it out. As far as us, but I mean we can do it, but we're not just made a private.
Anybody hears the word Leilani now, they automatically assume that guys, no, they're just doing this section. Or like the bottom, you know, they don't do Leilani up it. You know, I'm just throwing some ideas.
I'm like down there, man.
Hey Neil, I heard this really good idea. You know, Mark seems to be able to swing it on. I mean, people been asking for this. How long have people been asking for this? Yeah, this is outside. Hey, we gotta get done in the spot.
Oh yeah. Well, it's fun watching you. Have a laugh. Everybody loves your.
We're supposed to host you guys. Yeah.
And Uncle Mark, he brought a big cooler full of drinks.
Did he? What do you guys like to drink? It's okay, turn the camera. Alright?
I brought many.
Look at some old road up there, right?
That road that I made.
Well, there's actually some asphalt.
There is a little bit of
This, see where that big dead tree back there? That's not where. This is
That's
all
where it gets
lava in.
but there's some asphalt.
So I'm not sure how far going this way we just but I think this eventually
If it goes anywhere near these little ones right here,
so I know we paved.
Okay, guys, while we're on a break, ooh, my phone is hot. While we're on a break, though, let's get you a little picture of what we got going on. So there's Leilani. There's the road. Now it comes all the way around the corner. Looks like the asphalt's too broken to stay perfect. There's the mail lady. She'll have a new way out of the neighborhood. Jessica will be able to drive straight. She's done over here. Now she's got to turn around and go empty-handed all the way back up the hill.
I can see it. This is.
So that's Nohea.
I can see it.
That's Leilani. Back here is Nohea. And there's Fissure 8. Like I might have said before, Scott and I do not do tours at Fissure 8. But there is people with permissions and authorizations that are okay to do tours out there. Make sure and look them up if you're going to actually do it.
Like if I got on
I don't
Facebook,
have Instagram, but I can see some videos.
people take the time.
Beautiful blue sky out there. Well, Julie, I think they're going to make this intersection way more perfect. So it's barely a driveway now. But I think they're going to move all of this lava that's in the shot right now back to this post right here. So where this post is private property, so they're going to move the lava back from that. Maybe as far back as the yellow tape, and as far back as this yellow tape. What's interesting here, this is a great spot to see it. That is all normal neighborhood growth. And then this street is the boundary right here, basically, of where the lava buried the neighborhood in 2018. Everything you see in the camera shot now used to be beautiful green homes, neighborhood, beautifully landscaped yards. In fact, right there in the shot, in the V, was a 3-acre piece of property. Big, beautiful house, beautifully manicured, terraced hillside. Now it's just lava.
It wasn't that long.
Yeah, we do have some high clouds today. Like I said, not common for us to have high clouds around here. Trade winds are back. Blowing the wrong direction today. I'll bet at the park it's gassy. I gotta get you guys in the shade. I think I'll keep the live stream running because we're gonna have some more action here in a minute. Gotta get you in the shade and get you a battery.
It's got to be you with the big signs. So put up the signs
Here comes Scott in the green machine down there.
People didn't like that.
God's the one that had the YouTube the other day.
All right, guys, I'm just gonna set you on fissure 8
I sent Matthew.
for a minute. All right, man, take care of yourself. Be safe. You got a long walk ahead. Thanks, man. Leave me hanging there for a minute. Jeez. All right. Okay.
Yeah. I'll try and.
Whoops, you can't see anything from here, guys.
Run out of juice.
Yeah, I'm getting a little dead on the battery. I gotta plug it in right now, in fact. We gotta watch Kim make her way across the lava over there. She's pretty capable. She's been in some pretty sketchy stuff before. There she goes. She's kind of part mountain goat some days. Oh, thanks, man.
You got a trash bag?
Yeah, just throw it under the tent. I'll get it before I go. There's Charles bringing the lunch. We're having some health food for lunch. We live in Pahoa. We eat healthy all the time. Today it's McDonald's.
McDonald's is the only fast food place left that's reasonable. I mean, like,
Yeah,
they're all unhealthy, but at least McDonald's is the cheapest
yeah, for sure.
and actually still fast.
Yes, that's a good point.
But something that is slept on is Subway.
Yes.
Subway is still pretty good.
You can make it healthy and pretty tasty.
Well, at least everything there, like, you can see that it's actually chicken or actually roast beef. Or
Yeah.
actually beef, you know? McDonald's burgers, that's beef paste,
Yeah.
which it's mostly filler. What is filler? Nobody knows.
We don't know. You're right.
But they are cheap. You can get
I was reading today that McDonald's and Wendy's their breakfast offerings are dying. Nobody's showing up for breakfast at the fast food anymore. So people are,
no.
the
It's
economy's
expensive.
hurting them. They're not coming.
Well, the economy's hurting for a lot. I was hoping that there would be a better result from the current administration. Ran all
Be the turbo, right?
all the economics. Oh, we're gonna make the economy. I mean, still wait.
All right, guys. Mike's back on. I thought I was talking to you, telling you what I was trying to do, but it turned out I was talking to nobody. All right. Now we're in the shade on a battery. Here she comes. She's making a break for it.
You know, I was thinking.
Now's
would
the time to
actually
go. But you can get back over there easy. Up the ramp.
Like, there's all kinds of food trucks here in Puna,
Yeah?
but nobody's got a cheeseburger food truck. You
So
know,
there's-
just making burgers, like
Yeah.
I know.
Just burgers and fries, right? Yeah, that's a good
burgers,
idea.
fries, and I would say also do like a grilled chicken burger.
Yeah?
Yeah. Double
that would be-
cheeseburger. That's all I need.
Well, there's over by Cece's, there is the smash burger place, but they're only
Well,
there.
that's
They're there on
smash
weird
burgers.
days.
It's wrong. Like,
Really?
it's raw.
I've never eaten it. Is it good? Joel, have you tried it?
It dries it out. Like, I mean, if you want a well done burger,
Yeah.
but I mean, most people want a medium rare or medium burger patty. And when you
fat
go
one.
smash it, you squash out all the juices, and it's
You
just
got a wafer. A wafer for her cheeseburger.
heresy.
I like the smash burger place that was in Punakaya for a while.
I don't know. Like, the burger never needed to be reinvented.
Yeah.
It was perfect the way it was.
Just like this one.
Oh yeah, so good. I needed it.
Get in the shade, Matthew.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
got the hoodie on. This is a great shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I'm just happy I'm not weeding anymore.
Oh, that's my job at the house. Oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, everybody wants their botanical gardens, and then then the invasives come in. It's like, well,
Yeah. I know. I love our yard, but I was telling Joel, when we get old, what are we gonna do? We have to hire those young kids.
well, there's not that many.
No, it turned Joel.
Okay, sorry.
A lot of
Sorry,
young
everybody.
people leave because they don't want to be a full-time gardener.
Leave the island, you mean?
Yeah. Most of my friends, they're gone. Like, they moved to the mainland. There's just not really jobs. The only industries out here are tourism,
Yeah.
the military, and then taking care of the retired community.
You guys come into the work zone. If you guys get hurt, you guys go. That's why we leave the tapes out there.
Sorry.
I got a couple.
How much foot traffic once this is done do you think there's going to be? Because a lot of people always pull up
They
at the
do.
end.
Yeah.
And now they're going to be able to
Get right up here.
get right up here. I think my dad's going to have
He doesn't have any cameras going right now, does he?
cameras.
Not here anyway.
I don't know. He got his articulating one on the top of the mountain. I mean, that sees pretty
Yeah.
much everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think depending on how nicely they leave the shoulder's going to be pretty parked with cars on a pretty regular basis.
Well,
So where we live at the end of Kahukai, I see Chevy Malibus. You've lived here a long time. Nobody that lives here drives a Chevy Malibu. That's a rental car.
yeah.
Nobody drives plain white Jeeps, plain blue Jeeps, or plain red Jeeps. Those are rental cars. So if you see those three things come past our house, four things come past our house, we know it's a visitor
Yeah.
looking for lava.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it as long as they're respectful.
Yeah.
Like, this is still kind of a sore topic for me, you know, like, that was a really shitty place.
Yeah.
As a child, like, going through that.
Good.
You know, and then to see people, like, out there just doo-doo, walking all over, it's like, you know, this is the
Somebody's
streets-
house.
Like, these are the houses of my friends. These are the streets we used to play on as kids and go ride our bikes, you know. Same stuff that's continuing on over there. You know?
Right.
But it's just how fast it disappeared, you know? Like, I don't think the human brain is really able to comprehend that much area just disappearing. And then our best surf spot on this side of the island.
Gone, yeah.
I'm hoping that they make it into a surf spot, but I am not optimistic.
Well, they're going to do all of the work from the land, it looks like.
Yeah.
When I first heard they were going to dredge it, I thought they might have a barge out there with a machine they would be able to move and rearrange the rock a little bit.
It looks like they're doing as little as possible, unfortunately. Just to get boats in and out. It'll never be like the old Queeby, but I was hoping they'd get more sand out from the right hand side when you're standing on the rocks. You know, they left all that sand and like
It's just gonna wash out, right?
well one storm and the bay or the boat ramp's gonna get filled back in.
That's what Joel's saying.
I
Like
wondered
they're-
about that.
unless they keep an excavator down there and don't move it, because like every year there's going to be a new storm that pushes stuff. Like they had before the lava a storm and there was like rocks pushed up into the parking lot during the Zell.
Oh, yeah. But now, it won't reach the parking lot, but it'll fill the bay. It'll fill the boat ramp area, we call it. 'Cause it used to be a nice little, not really called a, couldn't call it a bay, but it was a cove at least, we'll go, right?
Yeah. Well,
That gave you some surf spot and had a nice break out there.
like 4 surf spots on that side, and then they had boulders on the other side. So there's surf spots all over.
Are you hot? You can scoot back in here.
No, I'm good.
Do you want a drink? I have water and Diet Coke. That's all I brought.
How many Cokes do you have?
I have a lot of Diet Coke.
That's it.
When your dad is here, I brought a regular Coke because I knew he drank that. But now I didn't bring one today because I didn't need to.
Thank you.
You want one, Joel? What you got?
I do.
Is this yours?
Oh, there it is. I wondered where I put it. Kim got in trouble for crossing the work zone.
Yeah. Well, I told Charles, I'm gonna go now. He's clear down there. So I ran. Because that is tricky getting over those rocks over the edge.
Yeah, I did it. It was not the best way to do
No,
that.
it's not. Because they're still loose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You step on them and they slide. So I was like, ooh, I don't have gloves. Although it's not too sharp. You know, like this is sharp. But these rocks are mean.
Sounds like you're cutting more brush.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you don't come down here probably very often, but this whole thing was almost all trees. And now they've opened it all the way up to that guava. I mean, where the guava is on the left by the machine, that was, oh, you walked across all the trees. You can see how many they cut down.
Yeah, I mean,
It was closed in, basically.
you got a real problem with how easy it is. It's gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's not going to get better. Like, this stuff is spreading quick. Like, I don't know. I remember since I was gone for so long, and then came back, it was like, whoa, everything's so different.
Yeah, the Albesias came back. How long were you gone?
I was gone for 5 years while I was in the military after the lava. So the lava happened, graduated high school, all in the same year, and then left for the military. So I didn't really get to see too much of the recovery of this place until I came back 5 years later, and it's like a lot changed in 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, you probably had a lot of kids that didn't stay, right? I mean, your graduating class gets smaller as the lava
It
took
was
their
like
homes.
12 kids in my class.
What would it have been otherwise, do you know?
Maybe like 20.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
here. I hear you.
But
I didn't. Joel did. You put it on your
that was
live.
over at Haas.
It wasn't even.
So
What's
not-
that?
That was
It
over at
just-
Haas.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think Pahoa had
So we,
better.
Joel's like, look, and I'm like, what?
But
Yeah, but if you lost 8 out of 20 because of the lava, basically, right? And, you know, that was the big problem. People just didn't have somewhere else to go. So they had to leave.
yeah, a lot of people just left like, and then got situated over there, and they're like, there's
There you go.
Like,
They have the-
yeah, it's something bad that happened. But a lot of the people who left and didn't come back, they, I don't know. I don't think they were really cut out for big islands.
That's interesting. Well, you grew up here as a little kid, right?
Well, I mean, I was born and raised in Hawaii in general, so I don't know. The lava, you just gotta roll with it. Keep all of your passports, paperwork, documentation, all the like fire boxes ready to go. And then everything else, you gotta make all the
Yeah, that's the scary part. I mean, nobody knows better than you what life on the island in the lava zone 1
well,
is
having
about.
to evacuate is just a pain. And it's so awful because, like, yes, I handle it better than a lot of people, but there's some people who are not mentally ready for that. Like in the street crying, having a meltdown.
Total meltdown.
basically.
Yeah. It was definitely an emotional time.
Yeah.
Not for the weak, and not that they're weak. How about you have to be strong to survive that kind of stuff. You have to be more mentally prepared, maybe.
But hindsight, if we had just all of our stuff in a box, hard drive with all photos and stuff, so you can read the photos, you know,
Yeah.
all you have to do is just grab that box and then.
Is that how you're living now? Are you ready?
Yeah, I mean,
Or have you forgotten already?
all my stuff
So
is
I'm gonna try to do a live after we can get out of here.
pretty organized. I don't have that much stuff. I,
Brian, can you come along?
You'll
Most of
probably
it's in
live
my
the rest of
truck.
your life that way,
Sounds
quite honestly. You live your life ready to jump up and go in case you have to.
well,
Yes,
I
so
went
would
after the evacuation.
Okay.
I left for the military, and then we lived out of a backpack.
All right, bye.
For years.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Scott's
now.
not gonna get in trouble and come across.
Good.
He says that if we get another chance to talk to Tom, he really would like a lava rock driveway into his lot anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get. Maybe tomorrow. I'll get to talk to him at the end of the day. Maybe.
Yeah, when he gets out again, he said I'll try to go talk to him again.
Which lot is it?
He's
Where
got
that
one right
pole
on this
is?
side of the barricade. Right past the power pole.
Yeah, right past that
On
power.
this side or lava side? Or
Yep,
lava
on the
side, yeah.
side.
He's got a little trail that goes into his lot. But there's no
He
place
could
to park.
totally get some rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I think they could make a little.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping is probably some.
They gotta dump it somewhere.
Dumping.
They did dump a bunch down here up Leilani. They filled in the ditch where it was had holes in it.
Yeah, they made tourist parking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I called it too. There's Scott, if you guys can see him in the video.
Way out there.
On the other side of the tractor.
He's not gonna come over. He doesn't want to get in trouble.
He's turning and making a U-turn now.
Well, they didn't scold anybody.
No.
No, they
He
kind of
just
came and
said-
told you to stay out of the work
Yeah,
zone.
he said if you get.
Oh yeah, he did say if you do it, yeah.
He said if you get hurt in the work zone, it's not on us.
Yeah.
It's your own damage. Which, I
It
mean,
is. I
I understand that as, hey, do what you want, but
Don't get hurt.
we advise against it.
Right, okay. So if I have over there, I'll.
I mean, just wait till there's nobody. They'll have that road cleared out.
Oh, and you're fine. And then hopefully, I asked him, Joel, I'm like, you start putting rocks here today? He said he's going to build a ramp and start moving rock up. He said, well, I hope to. He said.
We'll,
But
We're
the
kind of stuck here until they
excavator,
stop for the day now.
Yeah, is not coming until tomorrow.
We can't go anywhere until 4 o'clock.
This is the most interesting thing in pool for the day.
If I went home, I'd feel like I have to mow the lawn. Nick can wait another day.
Saying that.
Although I said that a couple days in a row now, right? It's going to be really long. I'll be leaving like hay rows if I don't get to it pretty soon.
I don't know if it would be a worthy investment to get one of those robo lawnmowers. You seen
Yeah,
those?
we've got like
Would that work?
2 acres to mow. I don't think
that
I'd kill
would
the
work.
battery pretty quick.
Well, it has a base station
It'd
and
be like an iRobot, that house
Like
vacuum.
a-
yeah, and you map out the boundaries, and then it has a base station, and it goes and it charges. Pretty cool.
Like
For a couple hours every day?
Vacuum.
Yeah, like the vacuum.
So, what if your lawn is really thick?
Well, that's the
gotta be
idea.
made
It
for it.
keeps it. It doesn't
Go
get
down.
out of the get crazy, you know. But they're not cheap. They're like $2,000. But
Oh
I
my
was thinking,
gosh.
like, you know, it might be worth it if the battery, if it lasts like
Yeah.
a few years.
I wonder how long it lasts.
Because, like, you're going to spend that amount of money on weed whackers, a mower, and gas, and all of that.
Yeah, if you're hiring it done, it would pay back faster.
True.
But if you're not hiring it done, of course you'd save your time, and that's worth money, right?
Right.
Depends who you are, but
Yeah. Mowing our place takes somewhere between 2 and 4 hours, depending on the day. Is Ted gonna take off on us?
I hope not. I got this side tied down.
I'm curious if anyone can set up like a fruit stand or something and sell fruits to the tourists to show up.
Oh, right here. That'd be a good idea.
I mean,
Maybe
they're,
that could be your little side hustle. When
they're gonna
Dad's
show up
frustrated about
anyways.
people showing up, you can be.
they're showing up anyway, so like, you might as well try and sell them something.
Good idea.
Camera's too tight.
Is it? Captain Bill has a self-propelled battery mower. He says it works great. He mows his yard and the neighbor's yard. It only takes 4 batteries. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Captain Bill, you still walk behind your mower, or is it like a robot?
I wonder how big it is. Like how big the stripes is it?
I think it's just like a single blade mower.
20 or 21, maybe 19 inches. It's running on a battery. It might.
Well,
Yeah, but
see,
if it just
can do
ran-
it every day.
Oh, I see.
It does it every day.
It just
you know.
keeps going.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it'd go out and mow, come back and charge the battery for a few hours, go get it again.
Then all you have to do is weed and weed whack, you know. But you have to have a big yard for it. Because like,
Right.
if you hit a rock, I could
Oh,
imagine
gosh.
that just it would blow itself up.
Yeah. And remember, like the Roomba vacuums, if you got like cat poop on in the middle of your yard,
Oh,
it
yeah.
just smears it around the whole carpet. So if you had dog poop in the middle of your grass, it would just, of course that's not as big a deal, but it's not like your house that's spread it around.
Well, this place is super hard on mowers. It is.
Yeah, the cinder that gets picked up and the little rocks, and you know, you rake some weeds out from somewhere else, and what you do is you rake out some rocks in the same process, and then you wind up
Turning a rock into dust. It's worse for the riding mowers though, because of the belt and pulley system.
oh yeah.
Like a normal push mower, I've seen them flatten out rocks in a yard. But the riding mowers just are so delicate.
still on the first belt after what? How many several years, thank goodness. But the blades,
Better knock on
phew, they go through. It goes through blades pretty quick. Of course, when we first started, it was more cinder than grass. Now it's more grass than cinder. In the beginning, when there was a lot of cinder, it would eat those blades up like crazy. The square edge blade would be round in less than a season. You know, they can't even call it a season here because it's always mowing season.
So do you have your own company you're working for?
Oh no, I just work around the neighborhood, mowing.
People you know? Or?
Yeah, it's there's no reason to do anything more than that, really.
Yeah.
It's,
I just wondered if you had, we could, we have neighbors or whatever.
yeah, I got a phone number. It's pretty much how I do it. You know,
Yeah.
just word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Anything more than that, and like
You
is
can't
gonna-
keep up, probably, right?
Yeah, it's already pretty busy as is. If you're able-bodied and willing to weed whack, you've got work.
Nice. And be reliable, I suppose, right?
Yeah, like if you
That's
actually
the other
show
thing.
up and do it. It's better than working for minimum wage at McDonald's or a retail job, because
Yeah.
like I can work in the morning and then have the rest of the day to myself.
Yeah.
There,
Your own
to
schedule.
make $115 in a day, I have to work the whole day.
Right.
Like my whole day is shot.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, this is definitely one of the most reliable services I've seen.
I've been wanting to do it. Then I went. Then can you
Oh,
have
now
a
we
Starlink?
Have five, Joel. Are we back?
You have Starlink and Starlink Mini at the same time? You have one service or multiple?
What do you mean?
So like, so you have Starlink at home, right?
Yeah.
Is that like the main base station thing? But you can get the Mini that you can actually take with you places, right?
So that's the old Starlink was it had a moving, pivoting antenna.
Yeah.
That was for when there was less satellites. Since they've gotten enough satellites in orbit, now they have the single antenna, and basically you
big
just
flat-
point it up to the sky.
One big flat panel and it points up.
You can get the magnetic attachment slapped on the roof of the car, and a 12 volt. You plug it in, and then you have really good internet.
That's pretty
Everywhere.
cool.
Everywhere you are.
I saw somewhere that they make a little suction cup thing, like if you have a sunroof on your car, it suction cups and you can stick it right inside your car. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my
Really?
gosh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Well, it has to see the sky.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about that one is it works while moving, you know. Mine, it has the articulated head, so you get better bandwidth, so it's faster. But you can't use it while it's moving. Well, you might be able to, but I haven't tried that. I
Well,
just
they said you're frozen. Why don't you email?
Okay.
'Cause I have, mine's back cold, but I don't know. Is yours back yet?
This is down to LTE. We must have had something fall on a line somewhere. Yeah. So yours doesn't work when it's moving, but they have them now that are better still.
Hey, Dad. Hello? What's up? We're talking about Starlink.
We had an earthquake, 3.8 by a volcano.
Alright, well,
You just checking on you?
Don't blame Tom.
yeah,
he
he's
said.
like, the power went out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's probably what killed our cell service for a while.
yeah.
Tower lost power. We're supposed to have a generator up there, but
Well, that will take a minute to
Yeah.
kick on.
at least 10 seconds, then it's got to reboot everything probably.
Don't blame Tom.
Nope, Tom didn't do it. But there are some guys right up the road from us on the big snorkel lift cutting trees way up high. Maybe they dropped one on the power line over there. Although the power line's on that side.
That's true. Well, we haven't looked. We didn't know.
I wonder if they're gonna reroute the power poles.
I don't know, I wondered about that too.
I don't think so.
Every intersection has a street light. So will there be a street light here?
You almost
No.
need one, don't you think? Because how dark it is down here. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't.
it depends.
I don't know. I'm not pessimistic, but just not optimistic whenever it comes to
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't
What
mind
you're
the
gonna
kids,
get,
but I
you
was
know?
thinking legal-wise or whatever. You know, they have to have one on every street corner.
If there's not a light down here, you might find somebody out there accidentally shooting through the intersection.
Well, I think
You have to have a barricade up
I
that'll be
think
lit up. Yeah.
they're gonna make it like a drop off, and then they're gonna put the barricade with the red.
Oh yeah, the signage back up
Yeah.
says keep out and all that stuff. That's a
Well, I don't know if they're gonna put the keep out signs, but they have to put the
Barricades.
red
big
barricade
red
signs.
diamond things.
Yeah, to let you know that it's like an abrupt stop. If not,
You
people
will figure
zone
it
out
out.
driving down the road and just hit a rock wall.
The barricade they took down up here was bent up pretty good. Somebody hit it a couple times. It looked like.
Well, that's probably just people backing into it
That
from
could be.
parking and whatnot.
One of them was pretty good whack. Interesting
Well,
to
somebody
see.
like drove into it.
Yeah.
Like they weren't paying attention to the road and like just drove straight through it. It would be pretty bad.
Nope, not much to see, guys. Should we shut it down anyway, just for the sake of shutting it down?
And that way,
Well, you don't want to waste your battery.
Tom goes down that way, maybe we can sneak out and not get in trouble. 'Cause his boss is down there. And I think that guy who's chainsaw is just cutting stuff up in the street.
Well, they're almost done. There isn't too much brush left.
I'd like to see him pull up that barricade. That'd be cool. 'Cause I think that tractor has to do that.
Oh yeah,
He said. Have to pull that up.
yeah. To pull those, I don't know what they call them, those little pylons they stick
Yeah.
in the concrete to. How you gonna get out of here?
As soon as Tom goes by, I think we should walk across down the ramp. That's the easiest way.
Well, they're almost done clearing the green waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let them get the rest of the trees out of the way.
Yeah.
Nice to just sit here in the shade. It's a little bumpy over there. The asphalt didn't do so good.
No, I saw there's one like breaking.
So how are we gonna make a break for it with all this stuff?
Well, when we put the tent down, we'll be just down
Yeah.
chairs.
How long do you think those guys are gonna stay? They're gonna stay till 3 or 4, right?
I would think so. Maybe yesterday, like 3:30, I think, is when we got out of here, right?
3:30, so they're back at the shop by 4.
Yep.
Or
We got traffic, stuff to go through, so
4:30. It's supposed to be like done for the day.
These guys have been working hard. It's kind of crazy. They just come out here and keep busting away at stuff,
Well,
trimming trees.
I'm impressed with how much they're like reinvesting back into this place, you know?
Yeah.
Like with the new roads and whatnot. I mean, Koiki, we'll see. They're not done with it yet, but
Yeah.
I think everybody was hoping they'd do a little bit more.
No, if
But for the most part, it's nice that they're like actually
trying.
taking care of us out here.
Hopefully it turns out better than you think it's going to be. You never know.
As long as there's
it'll be
more.
open to the ocean, and that'll be some nice clean water at least. Fishermen want to get their boats in, they can.
Yeah.
If there's any fishermen left to go there, right?
Oh, there's
That's the trick.
A lot of them have been commuting all the way to Hilo. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
So the fact to shorten their trip down to Pohoiki.
Well, that's a lot of gas for them to haul
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
their boats.
And then even to get in that water. So that water down there that hasn't been fished off the coast of Pohoiki, they don't motor all the way over from Hilo to fish that spot.
Some of them do.
Yeah,
We've seen
some
them
of
out
them
there.
do.
Yeah.
Phew. Think how much fuel it'll save just on the boat. Not to
Yeah.
mention the fuel driving the boat to Hilo.
Well, I think that's what we should be aiming at, having gone so far, and the waters of that sloop coming this way, it's pretty rough, right?
Yeah, it's
I think so.
windward side.
You get around the point over there, it gets
Yeah.
crazy, I'm sure.
So I think that's what
You also have the like deep swells, you know, that are right up to the water. I mean, or right up to the land.
Yeah.
basically, you know. It drops off, so you're going through the ocean.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's got a few more loads down there, Kim. I'm ready to get out of here too, though. I don't want to get in trouble walking across and then we can't come back again.
Well, we can extend. I mean, tomorrow's gonna be the excavator, but I think we should sit over there. Well, I don't know.
It'd be better to be on that side so we can get out.
Yes.
Get in and get out.
Just got a drone footage.
There you go, that's what we need.
Can you live stream drone footage? With like a DJI?
Probably have to rebroadcast it to something that puts it out on the internet.
Well, you could probably like screen record at least
Yeah,
and stream it that way
yeah, you could do that.
as you're using the phone as a controller.
Right. I'm I'm sure it's possible. Not, I don't have the capability. I know that. How about that?
Well, they have the sub 250 grand drones that are pretty easy. They've got great footage, you know.
Yeah. Now though, I heard DJI's got a bunch of problems that they're basically enforcing the FAA's rules through their software. So if you're in a spot that they don't want you to fly, they can just turn off your drone.
Well,
You can't even get it up in the air because it's a no-fly zone.
yeah, it's been like that for a while. They have the map
Yeah.
on it that, because I have one, and it, like, if you try to take off right next to the airport, I don't think it'll do it.
No,
It'll
yeah,
say, like,
yeah.
this is a no-fly zone. It'll limit your height to 400 feet, you know, because you're not allowed to fly higher than that. But, I mean, for the most part, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, Trent's is a DJI, and he's had some issues just within his neighborhood because, well, so Nellis Air Force Base is relatively close there. So those guys are flying on a pretty regular basis, and they can, you know, take control of some extra airspace when they're doing exercises. Red flag, they call their exercise they do there.
Well, that's good that DJI is
Yeah,
making
preventing
sure
an
that-
accident, right? Basically.
Yeah, well, it's keeping you out of trouble. It's
Yeah.
like the FAA will find you anyways.
Yeah.
They've got pretty good stuff to track people down and send them a cease and desist letter.
Yeah.
Is he on the tractor?
Yeah, he's standing on the side.
Why?
I don't know.
Isn't that strange? Are they done? Must be done. Let's go back over there.
Well, I haven't heard the chainsaw in a while.
It's on the side of the tractor. On the outside. Right there.
Oh, they're on there.
Got another scoop down there, maybe? Oh yeah, he's got some more to pick up down there. Here comes one of those rental Jeeps now.
Not Scott or Charles?
Nope, that's a silver
Yeah, that's a rental.
rental Jeep.
That's a rental. Nice.
If it doesn't have any modifications and it's
Yeah,
super
Jeep-
clean, you know
Jeep-
it's a rental.
Jeep people love modifying them. I don't know. I could never buy a Jeep
Yeah,
here in Hawaii. I just
yeah. You'd have to either modify it right away or make it something that it's obviously not a rental anymore, right?
well, no. It just the truck's better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know how people survive without a pickup.
I don't know.
How do you take your stuff to the transfer station? How do you bring home something from Home Depot? How do you move your mower from one place to another? How do you do anything without a pickup?
Yeah. You ruin your car.
Yeah.
And then Jeep went and made the Jeep truck,
Yeah.
the Gladiator or whatever, and it's just
I've heard they're pretty rough.
well, no, it just is not. It doesn't look good, in my personal opinion. Some people like it, but and they're expensive for being a pickup.
Yeah.
Those Ford Rangers, the older ones, are like the last decent truck you can buy that's relatively cheap if you get an older one.
Yeah.
Like, I got mine for $800.
Oh, jeez.
Are you serious?
Four-wheel
That's
drive.
seriously cheap. That had to be somebody leaving the island that just wanted to dump
No,
it,
it
right?
was the jungle was taking it back,
Oh, really?
and it wasn't running, but I got it running, and so. But like, you could pick up a decent one for a few grand that's got four-wheel drive, like. But the old Tacomas are so expensive. Like, yeah.
Everybody wants one, that's why.
Well, they're like the one truck that won't rust out. You know, my truck, I have sheet metal that I've put into the floor pans just so
Keep
you
your
don't.
feet from pushing
Yeah,
through.
so you don't push through the floor. But it's just a work truck, so
Yeah.
Yep, that's all it's got to be.
I pulled moss out of it.
It was getting taken back.
Oh
huh?
yeah,
You weren't kidding.
it had been sitting in the jungle for like 8 months.
Wow.
Any
Or like,
cockroaches
well, they
in it?
parked it at the side of their property, and then they posted it on Facebook Marketplace, and it sat for like 8 months.
Wow.
And then I was like, well, they wanted, I think, $2,000 for it, and I was like, if everything looks good, I'll do $1,000. And then they were like, well, come check it out. And then I got there and I was like, it's worse than I thought. It had water damage coming into the cabin of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Like with those older Rangers, the doors, it has 4 doors, but the rear doors open up
Oh, right. Yeah.
reverse.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it's a really tricky seal, and like water sits up there,
Yep.
and so it'll rust holes right in the middle where the 2 doors.
Yeah, I had a S10 that had that same situation. The doors
Yeah.
backwards on that side.
So I had to go re-weld like metal in there, and then bondo it, and then re-seal it, and then it was just a pain.
You saved a lot of money since you know how to do all that stuff, though.
Yeah, I have overall less than $2,000,
Wow.
and it's 4-wheel drive.
That's
And
great.
You've been driving it how long?
about a year now.
You've got your money's worth
Oh,
already.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, if you think about like cost of ownership for that thing, if you got $2,000 invested in it, some
Yeah.
people's
It does-
car payments are $2,000,
Yeah.
man. Think about that.
I mean, I don't know.
They're
what
driving really nice cars.
Yeah.
But
I had a car, and I had sold that. I got out of that. I was upside down with the loan, and I just needed to get out of it. I was like, it's out of hand, and a car is not a good thing to have here. It made sense when I was in the military. That's when I bought it.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, I'll buy a nice new car. Bad idea. Never doing it again. I-
used is the way.
That was a very expensive feeling leaving the dealership with a new car. That's what I paid for the most.
Yeah.
After that, it's just a car.
But when you got out from under it, you still owed money, but you didn't have the car anymore. That's kind of a tough thing to swallow too, right?
Well, no, I sold it, so I had to come up with money after selling it to pay off the loan, but it
Yeah.
wasn't too bad.
That's good. You weren't totally underwater then.
No. I hadn't missed any payments or anything.
Yeah.
But I was seeing it on the horizon. I was like, I don't really think I can afford this or should afford it anymore.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting here. Because I had the car and the truck.
Oh, yeah.
I got the truck and I was like, well, it's not the most reliable truck. It's gonna leave you stranded at some point.
Yeah.
It's got 280,000 miles.
Wow.
So,
It's a Ford Ranger?
yeah.
Man, that's
Dang.
got to be getting close to the
It's-
limit, right? But now you've got some repairs, so
Yeah.
maybe it's not so close.
Well, I had a close call the other day. It started leaking out all the oil, and I didn't know that. And then I started hearing a ticking sound, and I was like, oh, lifter tick, like the lifters are ticking. So I pulled over, and I was like, Oh, I had no oil.
Oh,
So I took it back into neutral and then coasted down all the way back home.
Was there a big puddle where it was parked?
I don't know.
You don't know
I
where
couldn't
it
find
went?
it. I don't know.
It just went through the engine?
It just evaporated, I guess.
Now you know you got to pay attention and see what happens, huh?
But yeah, that,
What is it? He was along with him anyway. I hear him blow on the street like maybe they're going to call it a day here in a minute. Oh yeah, that is a truck, in fact. That's
it
the
is a
Gladiator.
Jeep truck. I just got done talking about how ugly that thing is.
I've seen some cool ones. I think they
Yeah,
look
I
really
think-
good if you lift it and put big tires on it right away.
Yeah.
But when you pick it up at the dealership, it doesn't look like that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to seeing Jeeps,
Yeah,
and so when I see like that
truck bed behind it.
contraption,
Yeah.
oh no. But to be fair, all the trucks, I mean, they look good, but they don't do well as trucks, I think. Like the aluminum and plastic construction, like all the aluminum body panels, and like everything, they're trying to make them lighter and get better gas mileage, and it's like, it's not a car.
Well, fortunately, like I have a diesel truck, and I have to have DEF fluid and all the stuff. So we're rolling all that back. They're going to be able to build, starting in 26. They're going to start building diesel trucks
The way they,
without all that stuff.
and they'll be grandfathered in if they make new laws.
Sure, and if they redo, yeah, so everybody's going to want a 2026 diesel truck because it doesn't
Oh,
have
they're
the
gonna
DEF
be
fluid issues.
80 grand.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like now, everybody wants one from, I don't know what year it was, 89 or whatever they started all that. Oh, I got this 89 Ford Cummins or diesel Dodge Cummins truck. I love that thing.
Well, I wonder if you'll be able to modify a previous generation.
That's another question. So,
To the current
because a lot of people do it illegally now.
Yeah.
But so there's kits for it for sure. So
The
if you could
DPF
modify an
delete.
older one to take the DEF off, that would be beautiful. Will it pass the smog tests and emission controls and all the things? We don't do any of that here. Fortunately, our inspection is pretty lax, really.
Well, they used to do the recon stickers. I don't know if you know about that. Yeah, so you basically had to say, hey, here's all the modifications I've done to my vehicle. Here's the brands of parts, and you'd get a recon sticker. It is this green cross, and you
Okay.
put it next to your safety check.
I have seen the green cross, and I didn't know what it was for.
That's a reconstruction. So if you lift it, put different tires on it, I think.
Okay.
Uh,
Still on?
modify the engine, modify the exhaust, or anything. You have to get that sticker.
All right, guys, we're going to call it a day. Thanks for hanging out with us. Pretty soon we're going to get out of here without getting in trouble. Kim's ready to go.
Yep. I want to go harvest the cow.
You go first. Actually, let's see if these guys leave.
Yeah.
Sorry to stop you there, man.
No, you're good. I can never tell if you're recording or not.
I know, you get to a spot where you just forget it's on, right?
Well, your recording voice